Currently don't have a microphone. That'll be why, right there. Look at that. Hello. Let's change the microphone. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Alrighty. Yay. And the live stream as well. Brilliant. Okie dokie. Guten Morgen. The stupid thing. Ugh. Don't know why that Mac keeps moving back. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Lord. Hello. You want to speak? Go on then. You there? Hey, Lord, how you doing? Good, good. How's the weather in sunny London? "22 degrees, bloody hell. That's have you got your top off and lying down in the park?" I remember my wife and I went to just moving my monitor. My wife and I went to Wales years ago. This was like 2018, and I think there's feedback on the there's feedback in the audio capture device. Sorry, just getting feedback on the OBS. And we were in Wales, and we went into Cardiff Castle, and there was it was quite nice weather, but it was just sort of we got there quite early, and so it was the moat around it was sort of, you know, obviously it doesn't have water in it or anything, and we went into the castle, and when we came out, it was just the moat was filled with mostly naked Welsh people, and my wife was like, "Oh, what the hell's going on?" And I said, "Oh, the sun's out. It's 12 degrees. It's like 13, 14 degrees. Like the sun's out." And all these Welsh people were just lying there like, "Oh my god, the sun." My wife was wrapped in about 4 jumpers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, today I'm looking at trying to set up a media CMS. That's interesting. YouTube Archivist, not the same thing. My own, I want to self-host a lot of my stuff out of the garage if I can, because I've got the connection for it. So I'm looking for stuff to host. I forgot about PeerTube actually. Let's have a look. I want to see if I can stream from the garage as well, but I'm not sure how that would work. Someone said naked people. Yeah, I'm naked right now, man. Just got to have the right angle. The camera doesn't go low enough, I'm afraid. How's my audio? Is it okay? Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm using a new mic, just a smaller one. I'm not using the Rode one. I'm using a different Rode one, a little small one in front of me. Where's the chat? Let's pop that out. There we go. Alright, more actions. Keep above others. Yeah, sweet, that should go there. Great. So yeah, I was wondering when it can actually be done. Like, could you use a single server and a decent connection to host your own YouTube alternative? I feel like I'm way too bright. I feel like I'm being flooded with light. It's weird. If I turn that off, I guess it's because the screen's got quite a bright white light on it as well. All right, how does one go about looking at this? Okay. Does anyone actually use PeerTube? I haven't visited. Do you do? Never used it. Homepage, join PeerTube. It looks like it's almost like a community of. Where did that go? Oh, that's that. Okay. Okay. Discover, browse content. Okay. Browse PeerTube content with Zapier search. You're looking for videos or channels. Zapier. This is one of the biggest issues with open source, especially sort of like federated things, is the idea that they're really difficult to use. So if you think about federated Twitter clones like Mastodon, when you try and sign up an account, it's not just you provide details and off you go. It's like, oh, you've got to pick a server, and then you've got to do all this, and you've got to do all that, and that's why they're much harder to use than Twitter, and why they don't get the network effect. And it's the same here. It's like, browse PeerTube content with Zapier search. It's like, don't tell me that, just give me a search bar, and just recommend channels, just use a recommendation engine, and just have a big block of channels here. So this is just odd. This is what I'm talking about. This is just an odd way of approaching the challenge of trying to get people to adopt. Let's have a look. What does that mean? See, what does this do? Find a PeerTube platform. Okay, so is that something to host on? Sensitive videos, blur. Okay. Paris Cafe. Okay. English. Okay. Lone Earth. What does any of this mean? I guess these are servers hosting the software. Okay. Okay, upload news. Tours Galaxis, exploring tech laws, PeerTube library featuring digital rights, privacy, security, data protection. Okay, so if I go to this platform, what does that do? Let's show me what that looks like. How are you, Dragon? You good? Explore. So we've got a bar on the side that explains what the platform is. And now we get newest uploads. Okay, so this is what it actually looks like when you hit a platform. Okay. It does a nice little animation thing when you click around on the thing. Okay. Don't get hacked. Alright, okay. 189 views. See how well this performs. That's pretty good. It's pretty reactive. Pretty much came through right away. I like the player. Or maybe one peer. Upload, download down there. That's interesting. Interesting. That's a good player. What is that? That's for nerds. Must be a HTML5 player. Okay. Tech law by. Interesting. Okay. Discover. I'll see. What games are you playing at the moment, Lord? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Must admit the evil one was pretty good. Playing it in evil mode was pretty funny. When was this last updated? 2 weeks ago. Okay, what's this? Okay, developed to meet the needs of modern web platform view and sharing media can be. Okay. Excuse me. This is actually something I've been looking for a while. Oh, that's quite good. Okay. My wife needs something like this. It's written in TypeScript. You're written in TypeScript. How about that? Oh wow, it even just looks like YouTube. Jesus. Okay, that's pretty good. Might be a bit more in line with what I'm after, which is just, oh, I just want to host my own videos. I want to host my own streams as well. Recommended latest. 1490. Oh, right, okay. I've not looked at the latest hardware trends in a while, to be honest. Chunk from file upload, scalable, multi. It does have transcoding profiles, so it might do some video processing, but I guess you could maybe. How would you prevent it from doing video processing? I guess you'd have to forward load all the possible things you'd need, like 2040, 360, 480, 720, 1080p. So if you put out videos, you'd have to put them out in multiple profiles and resolutions, so it doesn't do it on the fly. Oh, PeerTube. I don't know. And for this platform, Blender have got their own, have they? Blender have got their own. The reason I want to do it within Australia is because I want to provide educational videos for schools here. Same with it all links back to the educational appliance that I want to do, ultimately. Because they can't access YouTube, or at least it's not easy for them. The teachers can, but it's a pain because of adverts and things. So it doesn't really work when the teacher gets an advert for a pregnancy test constantly popping up, and they're like, "Oh, what are you pregnant, miss? You pregnant, miss?" I assume it's not doing any processing on itself and just passes the job to FFmpeg. Should hope so. Okay, it's pretty good. It's pretty the play is pretty. Wow, that's done in Blender. Is that real? Huh? Oh, okay. Well, that was real jewelry being made, and then this is in Blender. God, that's incredible. That's nuts for a piece of open source software. Jeez. That's absolutely nuts. I assume you'd have to get really, really good to get to the point where you can make commercial visualizations in Blender. Like a good few years of experience. That's pretty good. This is good too. Looks much easier to just get going as well. Hardware considerations, okay. A few hundreds of active data users, 4 gig of RAM, 2 to 4 is okay. For large and many hours of video uploaded, consider adding more CPUs and RAM, or more RAM. It's kind of like drawing. I guess it is, isn't it? If you might just be good at it. I don't think anyone's just good at drawing. I think people have coordination. I think some people are just better coordinated, but they still need to develop all of the underlying foundational skills on, drawing faces and hands and stuff like that. But you're right. I think it's just practice. I think anyone can do it. You just got to be dedicated to it. It's like I'm not Japanese, but I'm learning Japanese, right? And I can speak some Japanese, so. But it's just you just gotta apply, apply to it. Hardware considerations. In terms of display, I think it needs to be general rule multiply by 3 the size of the expected upload videos. Okay. Single server page, Docker Compose. I just want a single server page because that's how I rock. It's just going all in on a single server, and then when it fails, start again, baby. No one will pick up a pencil, draw a good face, but some might have an easier time to gain the skill. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's true. It's like people with math, right? Oh, I'm not very good at math, I'm not a math person. Well, everyone can learn math, but I do definitely think some people just get math much quicker and easier than other people do, and I think it's just the way that the brain's been hardwired, right? It's just they just pick up patterns quicker. Knowledge just sinks in quicker. Let's have a look. Codependencies, Python 3, Django 3, Celery, Postgres. This one uses FFmpeg. This media CMS uses FFmpeg. Any system that can have these dependencies installed can run media CMS, but we strongly suggest installing on Linux Ubuntu. Okay. And I hate that the education system doesn't handle that. Doesn't handle what? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's go with, yeah, okay, so we want, let's go with Debian. It said Ubuntu, but let's just go with Debian. That some kids might just catch math easier. It sort of does. They build it into unit plans. They usually have like stretch goals and more advanced topics and things that that more advanced kids that get it just can go and do. So most do actually have that set up. It all depends on the teacher and their unit plan. I had an extremely easy time in math, but got into trouble by using some that didn't actually learn and just, oh yeah, well that's just bad pedagogy. You just had a bad teacher by the sound of it. Do I have an ISO on here? Well, obviously I've got an ISO on here, but do I have a Ubuntu ISO on here? I do, okay. I should probably still have a Ubuntu, let's go with Nano 4. Oops, Ubuntu 24.04, 25.03. Oh god, what's the date? Oh god, it's June 1st already. Jesus. Okay. Should probably tag these things. 32 gig. Well, I mean, yeah, that's fine. I'm just testing this thing. Cores, let's give it 4 cores. CPU limit 80%. 0.80. Memory 496. Don't balloon it, just give it to it. Network. Alright, let's create this. They care only about the process, not getting results. If you use a different correct process but no one would want it, well, no points for you. That's interesting because a lot of schools here actually use the opposite. They care more about the results. So they min-max. They min-max the process to get you to what we call an ATAR here. To go and get you to that maximum ATAR. So they min-max the process to get you there. But they only care about the result, which is the ATAR. So not really about creating a well-rounded person that knows how to think or communicate. Just how do you get that maximum ATAR? Because if you get the maximum ATAR, then you can go on to become a doctor, of course. And that's the most important thing ever. Is just be doctor. So the maths and sciences and stuff are pretty heavily overweighted versus any form of creativity at all. Like art. My wife was telling me that one of her ex-students is working in an engineering firm with hundreds of people in it, and because he did drama, he knows how to essentially communicate and can, present information really easily and really well to multiple people in a room live. It's not a problem for him, and because of that, everyone else in the room only did STEM, so they only did, what's this cloud in it? Crap. What is this doing now? There we go. He's basically getting promoted extremely quickly over everyone else because he can actually communicate. It's amazing to me how. Continue without updating. It's amazing to me how people don't value this in the education system. All right. What do you mean continue without? You should just get an IP. Yeah. What are you? 59. All right. Cool. Go. For example, we'll be finding the final price after a sale. They expected you to calculate 25% and deduct it from the original price, but it would have just multiplied by 0.75. Yeah, correct. Yeah. that would get you 75% of the original price. Therefore, you would deduct 25%. Yeah, but they won't do that, right? They'll be like, oh, you've got to. Well, actually, it'd be interesting to see what the process was, because that to me is pretty much the only way you can really do it. What process did they use? Oh, that was a strong fart. Where is size, free space? Why do you keep doing this free space thing, Ubuntu? Trying to drive me insane on purpose. Come on. Yes. My name? Whoa. You can't handle my name. Server's name. That's template. Because it is going to be a template. Superman. Okay. We'll skip that for now. I think this is quite handy actually, the way you can do that. Import keys into a SSH keys in, but I still want to allow password authentication as well. I just see keys as a convenience at this point. I don't need any of that. Okay, away it goes. Get the 25% of the original price minus the reduction. That was the expected process. Yeah. Okay. Love it. What's like take the original price divided by 1, multiply the result by 25 to get 25%, then take that result and deduct it from the original price or something stupid like that. Really wouldn't surprise me. Teachers, man, some of them can be really bad. And some of them can be pretty exceptional. Alright, get rid of that. Let me just try this one. I just want to see if the look and feel of them is generally the same. Yeah, okay, they have that box here. They're just interested in sharing content. Need to activate your account, reach out to Matrix channel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so the next one is streaming. Open source streaming platform. That's the next one. Owncast, okay. Okay. Here's a free open source video, live video and web chat server for use with existing popular broadcasting software. Okay. Have complete control of ownership of your stream, allowing you to create content and community you want. Chat works with your software. Your live stream can reach a wider audience on the Fediverse, allowing people to follow and share your stream on Mastodon or other Fediverse services. Okay. So let's have a look. Quite a few contributors, donors. Quite a lot of those donors are cats. It's worrying how many cats have now got money to donate to a project. Do they have thumbs as well? What is this? I want to stream from my own system. I want to see if we can, what it's like and what the performance is like. I want to do some videos on YouTube Archivist and some of the stuff like that, and it's against the YouTube Terms of Service. So I want to do that kind of stuff off YouTube because, yeah, don't want to lose my channel. Okay, this is a live stream. Been live for 17 hours, that's nice. Too late, yeah, I just said it now, haven't I? That's it, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm gonna get shot. Okay. It's a German house. Looks like it's house, but it's German. That's pretty cool. Hashtag banned. Probably. That's pretty cool. Okay, I mean that's sort of. And streaming copyright material, yeah, it's true. Although that looked like it was a German, possibly a German publisher, so it they could have been licensed, but I'm not licensed, so it's just I'm my own enemy, aren't I? Okay, However, if you would prefer to download a release manually, use a one-click install at a supported hosting provider and container. Want to manually install Owncast myself. Quick install the script. Okay, show me what that does. Well, that's obviously it. Okay, however, if you prefer to download a release manually, copy Owncast. It will also download a copy of FFmpeg if you don't currently have one installed. It is not suggested to run as root, as you're downloading and running a script off the internet. Good. Owncast for Linux, success. Now run Owncast. Okay. That's quite impressive. Trouble. Heyo. Hey mate, how you doing? How you feeling? You good? How you doing, mate? How you doing? Failed to unmount a CD-ROM. Oh no. That's it. Game over. Right, let's let it do its first one. I'm talking about getting in trouble with YouTube, and Trouble is here. Exactly. Trouble is actually a YouTube agent. Been sent to spy on me. Where are we? Console. They'll let you do a first boot. Brilliant. Nope. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Cloud in it. Cloud in it. Did its thing. Brilliant. Now shut down. I finished the day in top 10 of crackboard.dev 3 days in a row. Crackboard.dev. Okay. What are we looking at here? Cracked board. Where are you? This year at the top? Number 1, or I finished the top 10, okay. You have trouble. Nice, what have you got to do? It's daily leader from Whacker Time. What's Whacker Time? Why have I heard of that? Whacker Time. Why have I heard of this? Codes that okay. Oh, does that pull out stats about your Git commits and usage within your IDE? Like how much code you're writing and It's a time tracker. Okay, 10 hours. So you did 10 hours of Vue.js. You did 8 hours of Vue.js, 1 hour of Java, and 27 minutes of TypeScript. TypeScript is actually Dragon's favorite language, so you two should become friends. WebStorm, IntelliJ IDEA. Okay. Look at this cheeky monkey. Who writes 2+ hours of Markdown documentation? I just use ChatGPT, it does it for me. 4 hours, at 4 hours 40 minutes. Okay. Well, now we know who you are. You're in Lublin, Poland. But it just counts as a view. Okay. You have trouble. Look at this little guy here. Online. What's the movement based on? Did you just move in your room, in your chair? You've had 1,000 unique visitors. This is great. I love the visitor counter. Minecraft servers, plugin allows to control precisely what commands players can see and use. Guess the anime. Guildmaster. Adventures, Guild, Management, browser game. Did you make that? Did you make this? This is good. Okay, upgrade guild. 1k. I'm doing a lot of work on Guildmaster currently. I mean, TypeScript on itself is fine, but combine it with some weird code generation from Vue, React, Svelte, and it just fails. Does it? I tried to stay away from front end. I just find it so complicated. The number of build tools and permutations now is just insane to me. Like how I just find getting into the front end is a pain in the ass. just such a pain in the ass, like, to even know what tools to start using. And when you ask people, everyone's got a different opinion and there's a different combination. And there's no real sort of standard in any way, which is why I just stick to the back end. Of course, there are multiple choices there too, but Go, built-in tools, just use Go. You know, Rust, built-in tools, just use Rust. Java, just use Java. It's got all built-in tools, just use Spring. Like, it's just sort of done, but on the front end, I find it so confusing. I want to look at this Guildmaster. Adventures Guild Management Gains. Alpha version saves can lose data across updates. That's crazy. That's such amateur implementation. So watch your files and generate TSO based on your return user pay, but fails to generate them correctly or at all. Okay, well, I've got 5 copper, 500 gold, guild level 1 upgrade. I need 1,000. Okay, adventure capacity level 1. Okay, I can't do those things. So quests. Okay, kill 10 demon frogs. Oh. Okay, I want to do that one. How do I do it? Adventurers, right? Okay. We got 1. Okay, I accept. I can say 2. Okay, level 1 quests. Go. Go. You want to head into adventure and recruit? No tutorial yet. Oh. Come on, mate. It's Alpha Software. Should have a tutorial by now. Oh my god. Okay, what else can we do here? So that's done. Rat, go. Tutorials are for noobs. Yeah, maybe. Try play EVE Online without a tutorial. I did? Yeah, I know, and you're a noob. That's why you're not playing it right now. People say they like this game. It's cool. It's semi-idle. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. I'm interested in making web-based games myself, actually. I just can't do UIs like this. That's my only problem. He's level 2 now. How are you doing the timer? JavaScript. With math. There's a lot of frogs around now. A lot of demon frogs, man. A lot of demon frogs. Herb gathering, okay. Rewards 23. I'm only getting 20 gold for those demon frogs, so not really interested in helping people with demon frogs right now, to be honest. So when I was building out an API for like a sort of a space game where you move thing like that space programming one you guys pointed out, the way I did the quest completion and stuff on the background was essentially when the player took an action on the backend server, approved the action was effectively, the reaction and the results were effectively computed instantly. So the game server knew immediately what the results were, but you couldn't get an update. As a player immediately. I used artificial time blocking too. So is that what's happening here? So I'm clicking on these quests as they're pretty much done straight away. Also, is all of the questing happening on the front end? Can I just fake it? Can I like I like the way I can move around and it just keeps working and it keeps going. Um 2024 more Herb gathering, okay. Let's have a look. Is all the state saved locally in the local storage? Let's have a look. Where are we? I've not looked at it inside of here Vivaldi, I feel like it should just be console elements, performance. Oh, very nice. Okay. Pretty much, plans to have a quest be split into time travel and combat task completion and have a stats affect them accordingly. Yeah, okay, so you're going to implement things like travel time. That was something I was thinking about as well. Do you know what would be really good? If my guy could auto go out and do the quest, I didn't have to click them. There's a lot of frogs at the moment. I probably should start killing them off. Network, memory, application, storage. As an upgrade, is that? Oh, okay, fair enough. Is he completing the quests quicker as his experience increases? No one's applied to my guild. My guild is crap. Are you storing stuff in here? Yeah, so I can go in here and change it. What happens if I change that? Well, if I change that value, it doesn't actually accept that, does it? This is outrageous. This is good. I like it. It would be so funny if I changed that. I think it would break everything. It always seems to be like there's no server-side element to this at all. This is getting tiring though, just clicking these. It's a cool idea, but I don't want to just keep clicking these though. And I don't think auto completing quests and stuff should be an add-on. I think it should just be built into the intelligence of the adventurer. That's all good. It's alpha man now, you're just learning, right? Big pile of rubble. Go, go, go. Go, go, do them all. Okay. Well, I don't need to upgrade my adventurer capacity because I don't even have one at the moment. Need AI for new quests. Yeah, integrate an LLM. Have ChatGPT build everything. Owncast. Okay. Where is my tier? Great. Right click. Convert to template. Ubuntu 2404, 25011, and 404. Yes. Okay. I want to see more out of it. Yeah, that's cool. There might be a talk that you might like. Game Developer Conference. Jake. What's his name? Jake. There we go. I don't think you'll be able to hear this on the Discord, so there's no point in me. I really like this talk. I've watched it a few times. It's a really good talker. I find it quite inspirational. But he talks about how he made games that just sort of made a couple of $1,000s on release and over the course of like a year. But then when he built up a huge library of them, the tailwind from all of them made in sort of over the course of like a decade led into it all being worth his while. So it might be something to consider. Ubuntu clone 110, that's fine. Let's go media CRM test. Go. get enough pennies and you get $1, basically. Yeah, sort of, but also the sort of each release of different games fed into the next one and stuff. Ugh. Where are we? Go console start. Right, let's check out this. We'll put Homecast on this as well because it's probably just as good. Probably fine to just use the one for now and practice. Yeah, thanks for not just displaying the IP there on the login screen because that would be too difficult. 60. Okay, thank you. Okay, 60. Really? Okay. Boom. Thanks. Great. Sweet. Alrighty. PHU, CRM. Alrighty. Automated script. Tested on Ubuntu 2022 and Debian busted. Oh, now you tell me. You just said it needed Ubuntu. Could have just used fucking Debian. Home media server. Okay, I don't think Git's on here, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, great. There you go. Just do those things. It's a good talk. It's a really good talk. Bot chat bots. Okay. Wouldn't you just use a what's going on here? Oops. Would you just use ChatGPT? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, Llama. Yeah, okay. It's just ChatGPT will remember. Don't pay greedy corporations out of principle. Okay. It's performance is updated. Postgres. Okay, it's expected. With no ring, make sure then enter yes or no. Okay, if you want to try me on any other system, you have to perform a manual installation. Okay, thanks guys. Where's the manual installation? I thought it was in the manual installation. Okay, give me a manual installation then. Okay. Oh, that's actually something I wanted to try as well, was Nginx Proxy Manager. In the context of a single conversation, no, that's not true anymore. It can go across all your conversations now. I use that all the time as a feature. Exposure services easily and securely get started. I actually wanted to look at this. Get this going. Okay, it comes with pre-built Docker images that enables you to easily forward your websites running at home or otherwise, including FreeSSL, without having to know Nginx or Let's Encrypt. That's what I want. I do know about those things. I don't want to though. Install Docker and Compose. Proxy restart ports. Yeah, 8081 for $3. Okay, cool. Mine remembers all messages it sees and can look up history based on Discord channel ID, user ID, anything I want from now on. That's cool. That's pretty cool. How many users do you think it could take with the current hardware? Okay, bring up bare minimum configuration required. See documentation below. Bring up your stack. Yeah, 881. Okay, immediately after logging in, the default, you're asked to modify your details, change your password, contributing all. Welcome to create pull requests as project against the develop branch. Official releases are created from the master branch. CI's used project. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Advanced configuration. Root user inside the Docker container. You can change this behavior by setting the following: KPUID, PGID. Not only will they run the services that you do, they will change the ownership on the data Lettercraft folders at startup. Okay, that's good, I guess. Exactly. Make it globally available for free and scale to 10 billion users, please. For those who have a few of the upstream services running in Docker on the same Docker host, the trick to secure things a bit better. By creating a custom Docker network, you don't need to publish ports for your upstream services to all the Docker host interfaces. Create a network, i.e. Scooby-Doo, then add the following file for both npm and any other services running. Okay, networks, default, external, true, name, Scooby-Doo. Okay. It actually is that. It actually has to be a Discord app. You have to make it an app to be able to use it on Discord. Oh, don't they? It should just be a full app with whatever permissions you give it via OAuth. Like the app should be able to do anything on the server that you give it permission to. If you set up the permissions for the app, right? Okay, screenshots. Yeah, this is the one I remember. Oh, for Christ's sake, I'm going to click each individual one. Okay, the calm destination. Okay, that's good. I like that. That's very nice. That's sort of what I want, really. But it will only get those as an app. It can't read all messages, etc. So all context gets murdered. Not sure I follow. That's okay. Advanced upgrading. What's upgrading? Okay. Let's give this a shot. I don't think I have Docker. Okay, we'll do the media install via this sudo. Install actually. Okay, Docker. Should I use Podman or Docker? Yeah, it wouldn't get previous messages. Oh, okay. I guess that sort of makes sense, because it's joining after the fact. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, I see what you mean. You mean it doesn't, yeah, I see what you mean. It's just, you got to use the commands to access it. It doesn't just look at every single line of text that comes through and goes, I should do something with this, I should do something with this, I should put this in the context, I should remember this. So that then when you say to it, hey, can you summarize what we've just talked about for an hour? It goes, okay, and gives you a summary. It can't do that, basically, is what you mean. I think that's what you're trying to say, right? I wonder if you could do something different like Rocket Chat. I wonder if you could do something like Rocket Chat in like a different system to get to achieve something like that. Something that lets it just soak up everything. You could definitely do it with ILC. Sudo apt install fucking snap. What the hell? Okay. I plan to give it the ability to ignore you if it deems it's not worth responding to, or just react to your message if you say something nice about it. Isn't that nice? I do remember seeing bots though that allowed you to, on Discord, maybe it was back in the day, where if you typed like, oh, thanks mate, it would then give that person karma. It detected you were saying thanks to someone, and it would give karma to them. So it was reading every message. But maybe they've stopped that. Maybe they didn't want the data just getting out, people just logging all of Discord and just hearing up all the messages. Sudo use mod. Sweet. Boom boom. Nginx proxy manager. What? It's already sassy as hell. When I tested the memory retrieval, it could see in the logs that I got the concept but just refused to answer me. Oh. Yes, well. What the hell? What version of Docker did you just install, bro? Surely 27.5 has Docker Compose built in at this point. Okay, Docker ideas. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's so horrible and just confusing. The unofficial packages to uninstall are docker.io. Oh my god. Honestly, these... Just like, if you're just not going to give me the latest version and you're not willing to maintain it and manage it and do it properly, just tell me when I come to install it. Just say, we can't do that for you. Just don't even try and help me. Just say, sorry, we don't have Docker. Yeah, just run the whole thing actually. 4 packages, Docker, sudo, okay, yeah, you go. Just do it all. Brr. Gone, yeah, great. Alright, app repository, yeah, okay, yes. Yeah, just get rid of all of it, go. Go! Delete it! Yeah, go. Okay, let's go back at Docker install sh. Okay. You're lucky they don't provide the snap. They do. That was one of the suggestions. It was like, hey, do you want to just do... Watch, I'll show you Docker. It might not work now because it's inside of my path. Thanks SSH agent for running. There. Sudo snap install Docker. Or at least rather that's what they suggest, if that's what you mean. It's insane. It's so dumb. Okay. Where are we? Docker. Install. Yeah, do the whole thing. Thanks, mate. Install everything for me. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Every time I see snap in the content packages, I snap. Yeah, exactly. I'm only using Ubuntu because that other thing was like, use Ubuntu. And then later in the docs, it's like, you can use Debian if you want. Fucking piece of shit. Okay. To install the latest version, run. Boom. Yeah, okay. Just include that in the instructions, dude. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. Just going to install the latest version. Yes. Every time I see snap, I snap. Every time I see snap, I snap. Every time I see snap, I snap, snap, snap. Yes. Okay. See if it's running. No. How dare you. It failed. Okay, of course it did. Signals and save docs with SysV server script. Yeah, did you fail? Did you? Was starting the servers hard for you, was it? Okay, let's have a look. Okay. So failed. Okay, start with exit code. Just reboot. Good old reboot is often the answer. Yeah, I think having Nginx Proxy Manager is going to be quite helpful. Okay. Great. Yeah. Alrighty. Oops. Go. So this is the app.environment must be a mapping. Okay. Uncomment this if you want to change the location SQL database file. Uncomment this IPv6. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't, but I'll put it in anyway because I don't want to. Could just comment out the environment section, but okay. Just do that anyway. Visual software developers wrote Ansible playbooks for this stuff, rather than force me to use a Docker container. Now I've got 2 operating systems to maintain, the freaking host and this. Whatever's running inside this thing. Because I doubt they bloody maintain it. Advanced config, okay. Did it have a security thing in here? Docker health checks, Docker file secrets, disabling IPv6, custom Nginx configurations, X-frame options header. Docker variable, okay, same origin, brilliant. Alright. Okay. Okay. So that's 89, not 60. I think it said go to 192. HTTP 192.169.60 port 81. Oops. Oh no, that's 60. Sorry. Hey. Okay. And then it was the server instructions. Yeah. Okay. This will run. Default user password. Okay. Admin@example.com. Change me. Great, no, that's perfect. No. lol.local. There you go. Enjoy. Current password, okay. Change me. The new password is change me. Actually, we'll change it to bad password because we love bad password. It's a good password. Serves as well. Okay, dashboard, hosts, proxy host, redirection host, stream hosts, streams, where? Okay, add a proxy host, so domain name. Okay, let's go, I don't know. I guess I'd have to go and change the DNS. Ooh. Forward host name or IP. Okay, that's pretty cool. I want to see what a upgrading install guide. I want to see what an installation looks like. Okay, I guess you need to use Docker. Right, okay, that's fine. So if I used Terraform to hit Route 53 to do my DNS lookup, to do my DNS configuration for me, pointed at my public IP, and then have that do this, have this do the thing. Oh, does it have an API? That would be good. Don't think it does it? Hosting your home network features beautiful secure admin interface based on Tabler. Let's have a look at that. Tabler. Develop beautiful web apps with Tabler. Tabler is a free and open source web application UI kit based on Bootstrap 5, hundreds of responsive components, and multiple layouts. Okay. Oh, so it's just... Is it just the CSS on the front end? Not that that's a bad thing. It's quite nice, but I just mean... I thought it was like plugging into your database and like building all that dashboards for you. I was going to say that's pretty impressive. Oh, package. It's just Bootstrap TM. Yeah, okay. It's pretty nice though. Easy create forward domains, redirect streams, free SSL, yep, access list and HTTP authentication for your hosts, advanced Nginx configuration, user management permissions and audit logs hosting your home network. Detail here, but we have basics for someone new to this stuff as well. Your home router will have a port forwarding section somewhere. Log in, find it, add a port forward. Yeah. Configure your domain to enter your home, either a static IP or a service like DuckDNS or Route 50 or Amazon Route 53. Use Nginx proxy managers gateway. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Okay, build this. Yeah. UI. Yeah. Contributing. Content special found book. Yeah. Okay, cool. So it doesn't have an API. That would have been nice to be able to just run a Terraform and have it hit it and just go boom. That would be pretty cool. But it doesn't have that, so okay. That's how the package is packaged. Makes it easy to support the project over a version of Nginx. Yep, that's fine. Oh God. Can we get that to it's bright. Holy shit. Access lists. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, there we go. That's what that looks like. So now let's get this, I don't know whether to use PeerTube or... Let's get our own cast going, actually. Copy. Okay, we can kill that now. Don't need that running, actually. Do you use Bootstrap? Trouble? Would you use Bootstrap? Let's do that. Non-root user. Could not on the. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. There you go. Now installed. Unzip for you. You don't? God. What an amateur. CSS artisan? I don't think so. Create, download an uncast. Custom build all my CSS. Amateur engineer mistake. One day, my son, you will grow out of that. And you will just use other people's work as much as you can, because you will be grumpy and hateful at this industry. CSS is like an entire... I feel like CSS is just like an entire Turing complete language now. It's just insanely complicated. Fully accessible and modern components. Well, the browser should be doing that. Someone made Minecraft in CSS. That doesn't surprise me at all. That's just insane. Okay, default port is 8080, default streaming key and admin password is ABC123. Okay, it core dumped. Blah. Let's have a look. Your copy may not support your selected codec of libx. Oh my god, it core dumped. Okay. I think it's still going to be funny to see if it's running. It is still running. Okay. It core dumped, but it's still running. Love it. It is. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that is sort of why I want to break out of it, to be honest. Bootstrap pulls a shit ton of styling to divs instead of using prop HTML elements. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Just going to mute you for a second, Lord. A little bit of background noise there. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Well, how do I go into it, though? That's not Minecraft. What is this? That's not Minecraft. What's going on? You lie. You lie, sir. You lied to me. You said it was Minecraft. It just looks like Minecraft. Can't even use the arrow keys. This is insane. Being lied to in this way. On my own stream. What's that one? Leaves? Okay. How can leaves just float like this? That's pretty cool. Pretty magical what you can do these days. Whee! Impressive. Okay, this is let's receive server powered by Ocast server. Okay, chat is offline. All right, well we'll have to come back to that one because I want the media one, to be honest. This one here. Go up. Server installation, Docker installation. Then run as root. Git clone. Why do you need to do that as root? What? Including setup of HTTPS. Check out Docker deployment section for different Docker Compose setups to use. Has been godsend. Has selector has been a godsend. Which god? Which god sent it? Which one sent it? All of them. Oh, okay. My bad. I feel like Media CMS would be good, but I also feel like it's being annoying as fuck just to get installed. So let's kill that because we don't really need that. Media CMS here. Media CMS. Alright. Just delete everything. Just do that. Go. Okay, they're going to stop now. What are you talking about here? What's going on here? So, for your system, get Docker. But don't worry about that. What the? Okay. These instructions are mental. Just tell me to get Docker and then. And demigods and titans, okay. Quite a few were quite a few powerful entities were involved in the making of Has Selector, weren't they? Oh wow. It sort of just somewhat worked. Redis Web DB. It's the most powerful selector, so yes. I'm the most powerful selector. Get your facts right. Come on, Paul. Ugh. What do you select? Everything? All? You do has all. What does it do? Is it like a checked where you can say if it has something, then you can make a change, so you can mutate state dynamically? So you can animate? It selects the element based on what's within the element. Oh, okay. Okay, 5432, brilliant. So we got that there now. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. Do not need to run that. That's root, but that's okay. Docker deployment options. Access file localhost. I didn't do. Oh, it's still going. My bad. But the element you can pass any other selector into it. God damn. It's basically an equivalent of query selector in JavaScript. Can it select my problems in life and cancel them? It can. Okay. It's pretty good. It hires a hitman directly. Okay. That's nice. Oh, email. Okay. Okay. What? Migrations. So that's the username and password, is it? Super user created successfully. Created admin user password. Blah 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 blah. All right. Well. 960. What I've got to do now is whoa. Really sort my shit out with regards to it's not an 80, is it? Really? Oh, it is. Okay. That's quite nice. It worked pretty well. Let's upload media then. Admin, is it going to be this password? Whoa. Sweet child of mine. Come on. Okay. I'm going to upload that one. Upload PNG file. What? I can upload a PNG file. Oh, okay. So I've created a video where it's just a PNG file. That's it. That's pretty interesting. Media CMS lets you just upload. Okay. Not bad though. Wonder if you could Manage users. Okay. That was fairly easy. So if I needed somewhere to host these things for schools, it would be... Took only 1 hour. That's just me being slow and stupid. You've been promoted to level 17. How do I demote? Demote. Demote. Unpromote. Slash demote. Unpromote. Dragon negative 17. There we go. That's what you get for being cheeky. Okay, so Media CMS, still a crown. Oh, that's because you're a VIP, bro. But you're now negative level 17 technician. So you're really important, but really low ranked. Sozzles. Okay, cool. So, Onecast. Oh, my Guildmaster. No! You'll have just sat there doing nothing because there's no auto play. Bloody alpha software. Oh my god, yes. Please. For the love of Jesus, I need multiple adventurers running. Now I can start making some serious coin. Serious coin. There we go. There we go. You do get coin. You get lots of coin. Get a grip. Pay attention. It says right there, gold 21. Bloody amateur viewers these days. Okay. Go into my coffer. I now have 6 gold. I've just spent... My guild is now level 2. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Guess it means I can do... What does he mean? Is that like the quality... Can you do 2 people on 1 quest? Quest grades? Yeah. I think so. I get an E now. What's that E? Scratchy. Scratchy in peril. Who's Scratchy? Why do I care? F to S tier. Check you out being original. Yeah, getting gold pretty quick. I don't like the way it changes up and down though. That's quite, because like I can't do 2 at the same time. You see what I mean? So like as it goes bounces up and down, so it's changing the UI under my mouse cursor. So I need you to get a grip and be this CSS Titan Lord that you say claim you are. Stop it from doing that. Thanks. See, like if I go like this now and go, oh, I want to use that adventurer, it now moves underneath my cursor. Disgusting. Okay, let's go. Well, fix it. You should be able to fix it now before I reach guild level 5. Come on. Go. Although, won't I lose all my progress? Why isn't it happening? You're being lazy. Sounds like someone just isn't a winner. Wow. I'm nearly caught up with myself already. It's pretty good. Where'd you get the artwork from? for the like the background and stuff. You shouldn't. I put that warning out because I'm about to rework now. Okay, cool. 60. Scratchy. No. What? Fine, go do that one. Or do I have applications? Wah. Wah. Oh, money. Give me money. 23, go. You do that one. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, I like the way you can take them off the quest. That's good. GitHub board for the plans. Well, I still think that you should be able to update it now while I'm still playing. Give me the features that I want. Come on, mate. It's pretty easy, really, isn't it? If you think about it. You just do it. You just do it. Think Nike. Just do it. Only 10 hours. Dedicated game designer would spend longer than that. Just saying. Just saying. PeerTube. Do I want to use PeerTube? Don't think I do. Let me have a think. What was the other thing I was going to look at? Does anyone want me to look at anything specifically? Media CMS, I like that. That's quite nice. Corn. Pictures of corn. Wagga wagga wagga. I did want to look at things like Uptime Kuma. Yeah, go. Show me the real website, baby. Self-hosted monitoring tool, live demo, Docker run. Docs. Okay, show me a live demo. Preparing your demo. Please wait. Okay, which database would you like to use? SQLite, go. Okay, cool. Just set it up. Okay, well this is nice, isn't it? Guess what the password is. Bet you guys can't guess what password I'm using right now. Oh, it's a 2-week. Okay then. That one's not 2-week. That one's really good. See? Told you. Are you going, Lord? Oh, sorry mate. I muted because you had a bit of background noise on set. Are you off? Oh, you're still muted. Oh, okay. Are you back? Who's off? Oh, has it gone off? Oh, okay. Speaking of being being hard as fuck today and I'm dying. You're dying? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Have fun, mate. With the dying thing. Alright. Ooh. Okay. JSON query. Bloody hell, this got pretty advanced pretty quickly. Steam game server. Wow, this got really advanced pretty quickly. Very nice. Okay. Friendly name. What should we monitor? Ops Factory AU. com.au. Every 10 seconds, please. 2 retries. Yes. Save. Oh, really? Okay, every 30 seconds then. Alright, here we go. What's happening? Has it done it yet? Oh. 8 seconds. Oh yeah, sorry, .au. Go! Save. Go. Saved. Okay. It's up! Yay! Okay. That's nice. Alright. Let's have a think here. So what we need is... one of the hardest things to do is backups. But because most of the data will be static, I won't need that. So I guess what I really need to do is just learn how to establish the Ohmcast in a way that's secure. Video object storage guides. Object storage. Do you need object storage? Instead of saving that, do your personal server or storage provider. Yeah, okay. Not for permanent storage. Or this is not for permanent storage of recordings or archival purposes, just for live streams. Okay, interesting. What else can it do? Yeah, or Code Dragon, not a problem. Not a problem. Have fun. Good night, mate. Good night. It's just me and you, Lord. It's a web interface. Lightweight, mate. I think they are 2 hours away from you, though, aren't they? Edit, social handle. Chatting. Okay. Cast admin video. Okay, what's video? This document aims to outline what is being done to your content and the different nodes you can treat best output for the instance. Okay. How does an Ohmcast video stream work? Okay, it takes your source stream and converts it to a short individual video segments. A list of these segments is supplied to your viewer's player and will read and play all the segments in order. This is using HLS. Yeah, okay, I've heard of this. You can optionally generate multiple different qualities of video to allow lower bandwidth options. This is called adaptive bitrate streaming. Okay, this video from John Dahl. This video from John Dahl gives. Okay, this video from John Dahl gives a very good overview of internet video. Nice. Starting with what happens when you press play in your web browser. Okay, cool. We won't watch that. AV input server media encoder. An FMP4 file. Well, I've never heard of an FMP4 file, but it's okay. Stream, segmenter, distribution, index file, MP4s, HTTP client. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. The more work you need done to convert the video from one size, quality, or format to another, the more it will slow everything else down. The slower things go, the slower the stream is provided to the user. If stream is provided to the user too slowly, they'll start seeing buffering and errors. Okay, bitrate, resolution, frame rate, CPU usage. Okay, the more CPU you use, the better the output image will be, or the smaller the file output quality. However, you need to balance the amount of CPU you have available with the amount you can use to process video. If your hardware is being maxed out, then your video may not be processed and delivered fast enough to keep up with real-time requirements of live video. Okay. Latency buffer. You have some control over the live latency between the broadcast and the viewer. Later possible, we may need to increase. Yeah, okay. Player. Lower latency mode. Video pass through. However, because your video will not be re-rendered. Okay, audio. Hardware external video source. Okay. Backups. Guess you don't really need backups. Host public assets. By creating a data public directory and putting your own files there, you can serve any assets that you wish to make publicly available for any reason. Okay. CDNs, embedding into your site. Okay. Opencast supports embedding your video stream directly into any other website or source without having to set up a player. The video and URL to your stream content lives at your host embed video, iframe. Looks something like this. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So they've just set up a... Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Customizing the embedded stream styling. You can easily customize the styling. Okay. One thing I'm interested in is how to actually stream to it. My wife runs a conference, and she recently, Friday, they did the online sessions and used Teams, and I'm wondering whether or not we can not use Teams and use something else instead. Integrations, broadcasting software. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. In general, Opencast can follow with any software that uses RTMP broadcast. I'm just thinking if we get it set up and we can create multiple streams, and then the teachers sort of go, okay, cool, how do I connect to my stream so people join my channel and my chat? I was looking at things like Rocket Chat as well, was another one. But I'm pretty certain they charge now. Like, you can't actually get free. Up to 50 users, started for small organizers looking for self-hosted team collaboration. So they have more than that there. They have over 100 people. Self-managed hosting only, chat-based communication. I think it used to be sort of like full-on open source, but now they're just not. Discord, open source, alternative. Self-hosted 2 years ago. Revolt, I think, was the one that I was looking at, I think. Yeah, Revolt Chat, I think, was the one that I set up and had to play with. It was actually really, really quite nice. Text channels, done right. Build your community, yeah. Make it yours. But can it do video? Open web app, okay, show me. User, yeah, create a new account. Okay. Give you my junk account with my... I am indeed human. Yes, thank you. Oh, okay. Click all the images that best match the theme of the sample image. Are they the sample images? Okay. Toasters, I guess. What? Yeah, I know, the top one were teapots, but then it was like... Oh, really? Guess that makes sense. Do that over here. My spam account. Come on, spam account, load. Where are you? Yeah. Go. Click, click, click. Oh yeah, Legion's here now in EVE Online. Who has, sorry? Oh, really? Oh my god. I just want to try Revolt. That was, I mean, to be fair, that wasn't too bad. So can you... app.revolt.chat, great. Add a server. Just... Have I got my direct messages friends? Okay. Join the testers server. Yep. Okay. Accept invite. Alright. Download off your platform. Rules. Close this window over here. Sorry. So far so good. Alright. How do I add a server? Can I create one? Okay. Nice. Test server. Create. Where's that going though? It's just app.revolt. They're just hosting that, are they? Create a channel. They do have voice channels. Test voice. Create. Okay. What happens if I try and join it? What does that do up there? I think it will fail. Oh, okay. Voice connected. Unmute. Allow. Okay, deafen. Right, okay, so it doesn't have video. Okay. So not quite what I need then. Still very interesting. Very interesting. So then let's go back to Owncast. So OBS Streamlabs, Restream.io, Zoom, really? It does. Zoom offers to stream your meeting to a. Oh, I see. Please keep in mind that some changes might need to be done to your Zoom. Okay, no, that'll probably be too complicated. Okay. I've heard of Jitsi. Jitsi sounds to be quite good. Let's have a look at Jitsi actually. It's a while since I've looked at it. More secure, more flexible, completely free video conferencing. Okay. Rocket.chat uses it in the background, does it? Okay. Apple did it. Ask the community, check it out. Community.jitsi, okay. That's Discourse, I believe. That looks like Discourse to me. Yes. Docs. Okay. This is a collection of open source projects which provide state-of-the-art video conferencing capabilities that are secure, easy to use, and easy to self-host. Okay. User guide, developer guide, self-hosting guide. Deployment. Requirements. Yeah, Docker, go. Download and extract the latest release. Do not. It also quickly run on a machine running Docker and Docker Compose. grep. What's this doing here? API Jitsi Docker. Okay, unzip the file. This seems complicated, but okay. Let's go here. Right, so you're gonna wget grep zip. All right. Oh, I see. It's gonna go and get the 308K. I don't think that's your. Why not just tell me to go and download it? Can't be 308K. Oh, well, maybe actually. Oh yeah, okay, I see. I thought it was the full app or range of apps. Going to say can't be 308K, but that actually makes more sense. Okay, stable. Stable 10184. Thanks. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Unzip file c.env. Yeah, okay. env.example. Really? .env.example. We've got to go into examples. Create image by copying and adjusting. Did it copy? I've got a feeling that you. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see it. My bad. I was automatically changing it to strong password by running gen passwords. Okay, do that then. Great. Create required config directory for Linux for Windows. Sweet. Jitsi meet config web transaction Prosody plugins. Okay, sweet. Docker Compose up. Okay, web. Prosody. Okay, cool. Are you following along, Lord? You got your server set up? Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. You've run a nice little server on that. Built-in KVM as well. You got built-in keyboard, built-in monitor, and you got built-in backup, battery backup. Servers actually make good little. The CPUs aren't super strong in them, but they make really nice little home labs because yeah, you just plug it in. It's got all of that stuff built into it. Ooh, what's going on? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll kill this one over here. Media CMS, I like media. CMS, that's pretty good. Okay. What port were we looking at there? 8443. What? Oh, I see, because I've not done TCP only. 8443, okay. Takuma. Okay, cool. Demo has ended. Nice. Thanks, mate. Bad request. Okay. Was that a bad request? 400. Okay. Is it working or is it not working? Oh, okay, 400. Okay, Gecko Chrome. Did I miss anything? Where's it gone? That one. Okay. Where are we? Looks like you're using a browser we don't fully support. We recommend using Chrome. Okay, don't care. Well, can we try anyway? That's stupid. You are out. It's a bit crap, isn't it? Just like, oh, yeah, no, we don't fully support it, so bye. It's like, okay, cool. So that means then that the teachers are using Edge because they're on a Education Queensland laptop and can't install Chrome. They're just like out of the picture straight away. So yeah, that's dead to me. Where are we? Revolt managing users Ubuntu FAQ self-hosting guide Docker Jitsu wasn't it? Okay. Okay, free video conferencing Jitsu. Let's go back to here. Where did I have that? Oh, there we go. Self on YouTube Archivist. That was a great video viewer. It's made for P. Okay, anyone know? Okay, I know there's a YouTube privacy clone out there. Okay. So Owncast. So if Owncast, let's have a think here. Let's have a think. Okay, so OBS is fine. Restream. You must be a paid user of Restream to point your own instance of destination channel. No, I don't want that. Streamlabs OBS. What is it they need to do? I think we're going to be stuck with Teams and Zoom, I think, for those guys. I mean, they could use Discord. That's something to think about another time. PeerTube, like, do I care about this? Should I consider it? Okay. Okay. Okay, so if I put in Linux DevOps, what do we get? Works with lots of CLI Ubuntu Sway Remix Linux. How do I work with Linux OS and tools on my system? It's pretty dead. Problem is you don't get much in the way of traction on these federated systems. Are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. Guess I just care about it as software though. So let's go to that Blue Sky. Blue Sky, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, documentation. CLI tools, remote storage, any OS. Please don't install PHP for production on a device behind a low bandwidth connection. Go to your link if you want information on there. Dependencies, PHP user, set a password on FreeBSD, database, PHP YouTube directory. Yeah, install PHP. Okay, PHP configuration, web server, TCP IP, systemd administrator. What now? Add your instance to the public PHP instance index if you want to. Check available CLI tools. Okay, let's just go back to up here. Dependencies, the dependencies guide. Okay, Node, Yarn, Postgres, Redis, FFmpeg, Python, pip. Of external events are supported. If no TLS version matching the version constraints available, only releases da da da. Okay. So if we look at Debian, fresh Debian Ubuntu root user install basic utility programs needed. Curl, sudo, unzip, vim. Install Node, install Yarn, install Python. It'd be good if you just had a script. Install common dependencies. Okay. Create a user, create a production database and a PHP user inside Postgres. Alright, I'm gonna go make the wife's coffee, but I'll probably just go offline. I'll have a think about some of this software. Good to talk to you, Lord. Thanks for coming along, mate. So I did take a break for a little while, but yeah, I'm going to try and get back into streaming on a weekly basis again, at that minimum. Awesome. Alright, mate, see you later. Have fun. See you, mate. Bye.